We'll be taking a look at a video on how to make the best fried chicken. From what I've seen, America has the best fried chicken. Yeah, let's check out some American fried chicken.
This is how you make fried chicken right at home.
Okay. Ooh, the
Let's play some
crunch.
B-roll.
Look at that. Oh, man.
You know I'm all about flavor, so this recipe starts by marinating our chicken.
Hey, my mom would love this video, bro. Like, she's seen an American food video. She's seen some American fried chicken, and she fell in love. She fell in love.
This, grab a good sized container and fill it up with your chicken and cover that with buttermilk. We use buttermilk because it's acidic, so in addition to giving some flavor, it's going to break down the protein in our chicken and make it more tender. Along with that, I'm going to add a pinch of salt, and then I'll give it a...
Wait, is that how you make the chicken soft? If so, we need to pick up on that in the UK.
Good mix. Make sure every piece of chicken is well coated and make sure they're spaced out a little bit in there. And once you've mixed, toss on your lid and place this in the fridge for anywhere between 2 to 6 hours to marinate.
Oh, wow.
For our dredge, we'll start with some classic...
Wait, so you don't just get the chicken and chuck it in the oven? There's a lot of prep in this.
all-purpose flour. Just make sure you grab a bowl that you're going to be comfortable dipping that chicken in and out of.
Okay.
And with this, I'll add some cornstarch, baking powder, paprika, dry mustard, chicken bouillon powder. That'll boost the chicken flavor. It's a good little secret. Some black pepper, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, a little thyme, and...
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. If any British person is watching this, you know you do it. When we make chicken, we might put paprika on it, salt, pepper. That's about it.
some smoked paprika. Give this a whisk to fully combine, and just keep in mind that you can use whatever spices and seasonings you want. I'm gonna move on to set up my dredge station, which will be very simple. It goes from here to the flour and then to fry. My favorite type of fried chicken is when you've got all those little craggly bits.
Look at it. Oh my God, it looks like heaven. It looks like I want it. I want it right now. I want it in my stomach. I want that right now.
It's climbing off the edges of the chicken. Those really crispy little crunchy parts. And making your fried chicken like that.
Bro, our chicken from our best chicken place, KFC, don't even look like this. It don't look this crunchy.
Making your fried chicken like that at home is actually very easy. All you do is take a little bit out of the wet dredge and drip it right into the dry dredge. You only need a few spoonfuls.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna try this one day, man. I'm gonna attempt to make American fried chicken, and hopefully I can, because mate, I need this.
At least to start, and then you just get in there with your hands and mix it all together.
Right.
This process is really all about just squeezing the flour and then dropping it back down. And if I remove my hands for a second, look at all those little bits in there that already look like they're kind of crispy. And once I drop my chicken in here, it's gonna get coated in these nice little craggly bits. My dredging station is clean and ready, so now I'll move quickly over to my fry station, where I'm gonna fill a heavy bottom pot with oil.
See, you know when I've had chicken from people in the UK, yeah. When I've had chicken in their homes, or I've had chicken in my own home, right? You grab the chicken. And now, listen. There's a stereotype that Brits don't use seasoning. A lot of the time, people will use, like, I've had paprika quite a few times on chicken. They'll put paprika on it, right? And they'll whack it in the oven. But most of the time, they might just whack it in the oven. And then it's done.
Any neutral high smoke point oil you want. I'm using peanut oil for the flavor. And now I'll just turn up my heat to let this come to temperature while I prep the rest of my chicken. Anytime I'm dredging anything, I have one very simple rule. One hand will be used only for my wet ingredients, while my other hand will be used only for my dry ingredients. That keeps it from having that situation where your fingers are caked up with tons and tons of flour. It just becomes too messy and difficult to work. When making fried chicken, I also like to dredge just one piece at a time. As a first step, shake off any of that excess buttermilk and then move it straight into your flour and press. Now, I switch hands and move that flour from the outside over the top of the chicken, making sure that I'm not...
Do you know what I don't understand? Like, this seems pretty much easy enough to follow for our restaurants to do. So please tell me why I go into a UK restaurant and I get chicken and it's not crispy. Like, it might be a little bit crispy, but it's also soft. You know what I'm saying? It don't look anywhere near this crispy. Why do they not do this?
Not getting my other hand wet. And once I know that it's been fully coated with all that flour, I start to press and squeeze. Pushing and pressing and squeezing like this is how you're really gonna get all of that breading stuck to your chicken. And when I shake this off, you can already see some of those crispy, craggly bits starting to form, which is exciting. Before moving into a wire rack lined baking sheet, give it one last shake to remove any excess flour, and then bring it right over to rest. When it already looks this nice and we haven't even fried...
Mate, I'm not gonna lie, it's not even cooked and it looks more crispier than my chicken. It's not even cooked.
That's a good sign that it's going to be a great piece of fried chicken.
Right.
Back when I was a kid, I'm guessing that my mom probably didn't love when I made things like fried chicken at home because the kitchen got pretty messy from all that flour, all that buttermilk, and all that oil spraying everywhere.
You was making this as a kid? Wait, I need everyone in the comments right now. Tell me what age that you made your first fried chicken like this. I don't know anyone that makes it like this. No one.
Occasionally, that is still what happens if you make things like this at home, but I like to think that I'm a little bit neater now. This technique that I'm using here to dredge and fry all this chicken is the same technique used by lots and lots of restaurants and even fast food places. These simple steps are how they get that crispy texture, that delicious taste, and that beautiful golden look
Yo, listen, the crispiest chicken I could think of from a fast food place is KFC, right? And it's still a little bit soft. But I know there's British people that watch my videos. If you're from the UK and you know anyone who's worked at KFC or you worked at KFC, let me know in the comments or ask them for me and put it in the comments. Do they make it like this? Because I highly doubt it, mate, because it's not this crispy.
Every time. If you ever feel like your flour starts to look too smooth and you don't have enough crispy bits anymore while dredging, you can just add a little bit more in there and squish it all up with your other hand like this, and then you're good to go. Oh, look at that one. Dang. Ooh. I've been making fried chicken for a long time at home, and I feel like for it to be dredged properly, you have to be a little bit rough with it. Really get in there and press down and squeeze. Make sure you're coating any and every part of your chicken that can take on any flour. When I dredge my last piece of chicken, it always feels great to finally be able to use both hands. Once your oil comes to temp, fry your chicken in groups. I'm gonna start with my thighs because they'll all cook at the same rate.
See, I'm still confused how it don't all fall off the chicken. But I know it's like in the bowl, like the mixture that it sticks to it. But it's like so interesting.
When I lower them in, I also like to wave slightly back and forth like this so it kind of goes in gradually and then I drop. And now we're cooked.
See, I would think it would all come off that, but sure.
I started my oil at a slightly higher temp than what I want these to actually fry at because they're quite cold and they're going to lower the temperature of the oil right as they go in. And now that they've gone in, I'm only about 3 degrees off from what I want them to fry at, which is perfect. Look at the golden brown already peeking out. Now focus on being very delicate with your chicken. You don't want to break any of those crispy bits because each little crispy bit that's there is going to add so much texture when you go to eat it. So just be careful, be gentle, but look how delicious that looks. Fry these until they're beautiful golden brown, then place them off on a towel-lined baking sheet because when...
Yo, if KFC near me made chicken like this, I would order it. I'd probably order it every day. If it was this crunchy every single time, oh my God. Oh my God.
We'll need to let some of the oil drip off for just a moment before we finish cooking them through in the oven. Right when they come out, I'll give them a touch of salt. I like to do this right away because it sort of grips to some of that oil. And while my oil comes up to temperature again, I'll transfer these thighs to a wire rack line baking sheet. Still so carefully so I'm not breaking any of my crispy bits. And this will go into the oven. I started with those bigger pieces because while those cook in the oven now, I can move on to my drums. These won't take...
Wait, so you cook it longer in the oven as well?
Quite as long to cook. So once they join the thighs in the oven, everything will finish at the same time. Sometimes I like to see how many crazy little crispy bits I can get leaping off the chicken. Look how tall this one is. This piece of chicken just looks insane.
I bet this is so fun doing it yourself because like I said, it's fun to see like how long you could get the crispy parts. Like you can literally just try and like have a fun game with try and make it so like maybe you double done. I've actually seen Americans do that. You double done the chicken. So you double batter it. Oh my God. You double crispy it.
Challenge you to see how long you can get those crispy bits. Once these are beautiful and golden brown, I'll take these off as well. Those are looking gorgeous. Same thing again, quick pinch of salt, walk it onto the chicken right away, and then these crispy boys can join the rest of our fried chicken in the oven to finish. I always like finishing them in the oven either way because it just gives you that extra safety to know that things are fully cooked. Once they are done, ta-da, beautiful.
My, look at them. Yo. I would pay good money for them. I'd pay real good money for them.
Fried chicken. I usually don't put it on a plate, but why not? I feel like fried foods like this are best just eaten right away. But the plate does look nice. Pair this with your favorite dipping sauce. I like to do a combination of ranch and blue cheese. I hope nobody judges me for this. And you've got yourself the perfect fried chicken.
Ranch and blue cheese mixed together?
Take that.
Is it not just ruined his worktop? Yo.
Colonel Sanders.
Hey, yo, this chicken looks unreal, though. This chicken looks unreal. Hey, listen, I got a mission for you guys. Join my Twitch stream or even on Instagram. Twitch stream is L3WG, so twitch.tv/L3WG. And my Instagram is Instagram/L3WG_. Go to either one of them and send me your chicken photos. I want to see how you guys, like, if you guys make it like this, if you make it crispy like that, I want to see loads. Just make me hungry, make me jealous. Man, I can't wait to get to America and try some, like, proper crispy food. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.